Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now. I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. Well, we're going to talk about D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, because she has come out and she has passed a mandate, or is going to ban all unvaccinated students from school. In-person learning. By the way, didn't bother to offer an alternative. Now, this person, this mayor, is a radical leftist, loves to act like she's a champion of social justice and for black Americans. Except, her vaccination ban's going to primarily hurt African Americans. Black people, that's right. It's funny how that works out. People like Stacey Abrams did the same damn thing in Atlanta when they moved the All-Star game out and cost black people in Atlanta millions of dollars. Quit voting Democrat. This is also the same mayor that believes, oh my God, we're in a bind because Greg Abbott is bussing migrants up to her city. She's wanting the National Guard involved. But it's perfectly okay for people like me to have to deal with all the migrants here in Texas. Unbelievable. Let's get to this. This is crazy. D.C. mayor says unvaccinated students are banned from in-person learning ahead of school year. No alternative provided. Daily Wire. Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser said Thursday that students 12 and older must show a proof of vaccination against COVID within the first 20 days of the new school year to continue learning in person at public and private schools. Oh my God. The Daily Signal reports Bowser admitted during a press conference that an alternative for the students who cannot attend class had not been provided. She's trying to force you to get your children the jab. When the publication asked Bowser what the plan was for unvaccinated students before school begins on Monday, Bowser responded, quote, they can go to school on Monday, but they need to get their vaccinations, and their families will be alerted as to the dates. Quote, we're not offering remote learning for children, and families will need to comply with what is necessary to come to school. Welcome to Communist China. Students and faculty must also show proof of a negative COVID test before the first day of class. I cannot believe we still have people losing their mind over this damn Wuhan virus. It is nothing more than a political tool. I hope this nails the hell out of her area in the midterms. I really do. The District of Columbia Public Schools issued a press release. I don't know when she comes up for a re-election. The District of Columbia Public Schools issued a release Thursday in which Bowser said she and the districts are, quote, excited to welcome back our students, families, and staff back to school while excluding those who refuse to comply with the vaccine. The Coronavirus Immunization of School Students and Early Childhood Workers Amendment Act of 2021, when the council passed in 2021, requires students ages 12 and older to be vaccinated against COVID-19 to attend school. Isn't this one of the people that had extremely strict mandates for her city, and they actually caught her out, I believe at some kind of dinner or some kind of event, private event, where there were a lot of people, and I believe she was not masked up. I believe that. Earlier this month, Senate Democrats blocked a motion filed by Senator Ted Cruz that would have protected Washington, D.C. students from the city's vaccine mandate, which primarily blocks minority school kids 12 to 15 years of age while attending school. Did you catch me? Minority school kids. Huh. Unbelievable. Cruz said in a statement that effects would have further detrimental impact on students. Yeah, I mean, our students, our children are going to have mental issues for years, social interaction issues for years over this masking shit. masking and this, we don't even know what's going to go down with the vax. In D.C., the rate of vaccination for students 12 to 15 is 85%. Cruz said for African-American students, it drops to 60%. So the African-American students are going to be the ones that's largely affected by this more than any other demographic, it looks like. D.C. Health Department spokesperson Kelsey Felton also confirmed to the Daily Wire that while approximately 85% of children 12 to 17 are vaccinated, 60% of African-American children aged 12 to 17 are known to have already received 2 doses of the vaccine. Quote, the actual percentages are likely higher because not all vaccines administered outside the district are known to DC Health, she explained. The race-specific coverage number is particularly likely to be an underestimate. The COVID-19 vaccination records DC Health does from outside the district often do not include both age and race. Paige Velez Gilbert, a teacher for DCPS, supports the mandates while acknowledging it would affect her students in different ways. Quote, when I hear a hard and fast rule like no vaccines, no school, I think it favors families who are able to drop everything and get to the doctor and put families with less resources or flexibility in a more precarious position. Yeah, all of a sudden, not only, and look, I've got an 8-year-old, it is really stressful trying to get them prepared for the school year. Can you imagine? Drop everything. Try to get your kids into a doctor's appointment. You hope. I mean, has anybody tried to make a doctor's appointment lately? Good luck. And then get them in to get a vaccine. I don't know. I mean, you can do it at some drug stores. I don't know how that works in D.C. That's crazy. President Joe Biden last week issued a statement ahead of the upcoming 2022-23 school year with back-to-school safety measures. Every American aged 6 months and over is eligible to get vaccinated. Everyone 5 years of age and over is eligible to get a booster after completing their primary series. Biden administration wrote in August 16th statement, getting vaccinated and staying up to date with COVID-19 vaccinations are the most important ways that we can minimize the most serious impacts that COVID-19 can have on our children, their teachers, and their school communities. Wow. So, once again, we've got a radical leftist, in this case a mayor, Bowser, who claims to love and cherish everybody, all of her fellow African Americans. Do you? I mean, do you? Because look, it's already everything involving COVID is going to have such a fallout over so many years that we don't even know how bad it's going to end up being. Okay, from things involving potential health issues to masking mandates, to kids not being able to attend in-person classroom teaching. There's no telling what that's going to cause. I mean, look, across the country, we've already got serious issues, involving having education levels that are supposed to be where they're at for the particular grade that the child is in, right? I saw yesterday, I believe it was either the 3rd or 4th grade, only 34 out of 100 kids could read at their grade appropriate level. Everybody else was under. I mean, it's crazy. And I still think there's going to be psychological issues. That masking is going to end up being a big damn deal in the future. It is. I mean, what that's going to do to social interaction, on top of the fact that people, honest to God, believe they're getting social interaction by being on social media and, I'm talking to somebody on Facebook. No, you're not. That's not interacting with somebody really and truly. That's not getting out face-to-face and having a conversation. It's not the same thing. And these are going to be the kids that we're going to supposedly rely on to run our country in the future, their heads are going to be so effed up, it's going to be unreal. Tell me what you think. Black and White Network supporters, channel memberships are available. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.